I know he didn't want to play Villager. I mean, he very well might still be playing Villager. But before the game came out, I was talking to him, and I knew that he didn't want to play Villager. He's kind of been playing the character for like the whole 4 years that Smash 4 was alive. And so now he kind of just wants to play other characters.
He picked a decent time to back out, I'll say that.
Yeah.
I don't think Villager is nearly as good in this game. And you would know for yourself, being having won an Arcadian with Villager in Smash 4.
I mean,
so what are the differences in this game with our favorite child mayor?
Well, there's definitely a good amount of differences and, of course, a good amount of similarities. And some stuff they just didn't change at all. For his down throw, it doesn't combo like it used to. But, I mean, it still does combo. But at 0%, you kind of have to work a little more to get that combo going because they kind of go a little farther than you would usually expect in Smash 4. But it's kind of, I wouldn't say controversial topic, but it's a very... There's a lot of debate whether Villager is actually a lot better in this game or if he's maybe worse or if he's just the same. Like, I know there's a person called Panda Bear in, I don't know where he's from. I don't remember. But he actually thinks Villager is a lot better in this game. And there are some people like myself who aren't so convinced. But I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird because sometimes I'll think Villager's really good and other times it's just not working out.
Well, I mean, what's the argument for better, at least according to Panda Bear?
Well, I think overall the game mechanics, like the way the game is set up, the fact that you can run, that you can just overall move faster, like more quickly, the fact that aerials are canceled into the ground, like aerials cancel into the ground more easily than in this game than in Smash 4, and the fact that he has a down air that spikes consistently if you get the right hitbox at least.
Yeah. And I could see that, and I'm not going to discredit that. However, I will absolutely argue for worse because of the fact that, one, you, as you said, down throw does not combo nearly as easily. It just feels like a more awkward character overall, and obviously, when you talk about that spike, the startup on down air is that's present now makes things a little bit harder, I will say that.
And it requires a lot more planning, but right now I have to go play my game, so I'll see you soon.
Enzo, absolutely. I wish you the best of luck, but I know you don't need it. As we get set for seeing Summerhays take... Oh, that's right. He's playing the Snake now. He's going to be going up against the Yoshi here, the tennis ball Yoshi, as it is affectionately known by some in the community, myself being one of them. As he's going to be going up against EXX. I'm just going to say EXX, because quite frankly, that's I feel like that's a solid way of shortening it. Starting off strong with those aerials, down air, piles on a couple damage. Something tells me we're going to be seeing a lot of down airs from both of these players, trying to pile on as much damage as humanly possible. Oh, the down B, interesting choice. Yoshi a little bit easier to use in this game than in games prior. I mean, those of you who are familiar with Melee, obviously, are in awe as well as I am about how well Amza does playing Yoshi, just because of how obtuse that character can be. But that is a beautiful up smash to take the first stock off of Summerhays. And Zant, what makes Yoshi such an interesting character in this game as opposed to games prior?
Okay, so bouncing eggs, really cool. Ladder combos, really cool. Down B that can go through platforms makes his like kill follow-ups much stronger. So now you just got a character that can combo you to like 50 and then just down B you, and it's just you're just saying like why did I get hit? Beyond that, I don't know too much what Yoshi did in Smash 4, but I know it wasn't that to the same extent.
Yeah, definitely the bouncing eggs are, I think, the first super obvious difference, yeah. I would say. However, going through platforms on the down B, that's it certainly becomes obvious when you get hit with it. I'll say that. Especially
since that like first hit, it does such a good job at comboing into the second hit. So you just kind of get hit and die at 80 sometimes. But of course, a heavyweight like Snake not going to die quite as early as some other characters. But that up air is another big thing. Great hitbox, great knockback. Ooh.
Is that C4 on the platform?
Yeah. After I think it's like 3 seconds, it doesn't flash anymore. So you just kind of have to remember where it is. And it's not exactly like, it's not the most obvious, but it's definitely not hidden. So like, I always feel like if you get hit by it and just like like if they don't have a setup into it, that's on you. You're the one that jumped up there. You're the one that decided that's where you felt safe on a platform with an explosion.
Yeah, no, there's something to be said about the lack of, I guess, what is it, preservative thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just that in the back of your head, kind of, yeah. Probably the proper word for it. I've never thought about the proper word for it before.
Self-preservation, I think, is the actual term that I was looking for. But it's just one of those things about video games. It's like you're not afraid to charge into the mouth of a dragon with just a sword in a video game. But, oh, my gosh, and Summerhays certainly not afraid to put his boot into the mouth of a dinosaur there. And he will be rewarded with game number 1. So Summerhays going to take it 1-0. Relatively decent snake play, although it looked like EXX had chances to take that game, or at least take the driver's seat over.
Overall, I feel like it was more, I kind of felt like Summerhays did a good job at playing. He played neutral well, and he had some good like conversions. I feel like EXX more lost it for himself, though. He ran into a lot of grenades and just kind of nared them and got hit. And then, like, dying at 80 just because you didn't pay attention to where a C4 was. It's always a bad look. Like, it always feels bad for it.
And not just that, a point of frustration as well. I mean, you can tell EXX's gameplay changed a little bit after that.
Yeah, he felt like he needed to make up for his mistake when he was in the lead. He didn't need to do it to that extent. And so you need to be, like, calm against Snake. You can't get frustrated.
Very true. And as we, EXX picking his home turf here for game number 2, Yoshi's Island Brawl.
Yeah.
I like this theme, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Great theme. I think this is a great stage for Yoshi because now he can get around. He can choose whether he wants to be get around the grenades because they're either going to be on the ground or on the platform. And so he just kind of goes to whatever area he's not. He can use the bouncing ice to control the ground, but he doesn't lose his follow-ups at all.
We'll say definitely still a chance that he'll lose track of that C4, especially if it's on that platform. Especially with how much we have seen EXX rely on the aerial game, perhaps taking that a bit too much to heart as he dies off the top.
Yeah. Ooh, accidentally grabbing that grenade with that up air. Ooh. Nice awareness. Knew that he would put himself in a bad position. Jumped immediately to get out of that C4 hit. We got Sumo Storm also playing Smash Ultimate.
That's true.
This Nikita is great. So fast. Something that Summerhays can do is instead of like trying to loop around and catch someone, he can go upwards and then just press R to drop it. And so now you just got a projectile that's slow and just creates a wall in front of Snake and allows him to set up again.
No offense, but the only people I hear calling the Nikita great are people that play Snake.
Oh,
so
Snake's my secondary.
There you go. I knew there was something suspect about you. I just couldn't quite put my finger on it. Summerhays putting his fingers in pretty much everything else on this Yoshi right now as he has the advantage, full stock advantage, in fact.
Yeah.
Avoiding that up B, down B.
Yeah, really kind of a desperate down B. That was, I want to get a kill and I don't know how.
Yeah, and there you go, and he takes it right back. Summerhays is on point right now with his tactical espionage smashing and back row. Oh, C4 was right there, too.
Yeah, that should have that's just a like kind of a new. You can tell this is the like Ultimate's the first time he plays Snake kind of deal, and he's still like figuring out a lot of the setups. Because like you drop that C4, you do an up throw like that, you always explode that C4. It's always going to set up better.
He was looking for the forward air spike.
Yeah.
And trying to get a hard read on EXX. EXX having none of it. He's going to play a little bit more cautiously here, you would have to think. Because, I mean, he's been trying to be the aggressor, and it just has not worked out for him.
Yeah, and this is working out a lot better He's using these eggs to keep out of space, but like he doesn't need to fight these grenades at all. Just let Summerhays can throw them, but like he's not getting anything out of them. He's not even really hitting with them because of the arcs. And eggs just stopping anyone that's threatening him in place.
Summerhays may be getting a little bit impatient, and yeah, the excess. Oh yeah, no, that's gonna. That could
Trying
very
to
well
run
do
through
it. No, he's gonna have the Nikita chase him around, and nothing doing. He will find no mark there with the Nikita. However, the grenades, which he has not challenged thus far, at least in the past couple minutes, he does get tagged by one. Yeah,
again, he really doesn't have a reason to, because like they're either getting stuck on that platform, or oof, that was just bad. Just charging and that stacking, that was just EXX trying to force a situation that didn't need to be forced.